Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The Knicks have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We are set for a big one tonight. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And 2K Sports is thrilled to bring you in on all the action. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward. You take a look at the Celtics, and I don't think anyone thought this is how the series would go. They've run into a buzzsaw, but a win tonight would even things up.
And this is where your best players really need to step up and take charge. Ride the hands that got you here and leave nothing on the table.
Holiday can't hit that one. Good D by Brunson. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Towns. First shot won't go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. And it's good for 2.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
Brunson against Holiday. Shot is up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. He's off on the layup. And here's Brunson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Brunson. Towns is screen on Holiday. And Brunson, here we go. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Crafty and shifty. Those are two adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Pass to Holiday. White against Bridges. From the wing. White can't hit.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Down the first one.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Put your hands together.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Brunson taking his time here. Pass to Towns. This one for three. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Outside Tatum. Launches it. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And that one drops for him. Towns has got 5.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
There's Tatum with the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Brown against Anunoby to the left side wing. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Outside Hart from outside the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Towns on a screen. There's the 3. And it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Tatum inside. Towns on him. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Hart with it. Back to Brunson. 4-3. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. That won't go either for Tatum.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now Brunson. He has 7. Pass to Towns. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Celtics trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brown. Holiday against Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Holiday. No good off the front rim.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Tatum from long range knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. The kick to Tatum. Here he goes. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 10 points for him.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
58 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brunson. Hart passes to Towns. Shoots over Brown. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the Knicks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Towns. Tatum gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 2.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Outside Brunson. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
Well, the Knicks shooting just 33% so far in this game. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the shooting guard position. Drains the triple.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence grow.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Robinson passes to Bridges. The 3 is up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Horford. Right side Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Outside McBride. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. New York shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first. And the Knicks making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Cornette's checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And Pritchard, here we go. Oh, Robinson with a block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Achua with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Celtics trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Now here's McBride. Outside Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Tatum. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Achua with a rebound in this matchup. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robinson's gotten his first points in this one.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Here's McBride. He takes it in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here they are, your Knicks September squad. Now on the court is your Knicks squad. Get loud and let them hear it. T-shirts are in. Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
He's checked in for Achua. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Hauser. Here's Pritchard. McBride covers. Back to Horford. To the inside. Shots blocked.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Some changes for Boston. Brown, he's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. And it's Tatum missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. And it's a 4-point Knick lead.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Here's Tatum on the mark with the 15-footer. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Robinson. Here's McBride. He drops it from range. McBride's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Back to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Celtics trail by 7. Holiday surveying the floor with the crossover, and they pick up 2.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside McBride. Towns passes to Robinson. Outside McBride. The three. The rebound, Celtics.
Smart for Holiday to get that shot off even after the hack from the defense.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Drew Holiday at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Brunson is checked in for New York. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Pass to Towns. Outside McBride. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 3. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
That's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Give it up right now for the Knicks record Andrew.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Robinson, a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. Boston pulls it in. Outside Holiday. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. 1:35 left in the half. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 20 feet out. Porzingis grabs the board.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
That gives him the lead. Holiday's got 8.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Tries to break his ice. Outside McBride. New York no good that time either. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Holiday against Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Horford. White for 3. It's It's rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Outside Brunson. The three.
What a play!
It's good! Are you kidding me?
Wow. What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front. They're up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the New York Knicks.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Yeah, the rest of the team seem to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
Here's Brunson. They've got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Operating inside, Porzingis.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Outside Anunoby. Shoots over Brown. Anunoby can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Tatum against Hart. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 23 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Brunson with it. He's got 12. Brunson. Tries again. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering. Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And So Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. That shot off.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
There's Tatum with the three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And New York has possession. They trail by 3. Brunson against Holiday. Hart with a screen on White. Bridges on the attack. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside White. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And New York has possession. Outside Brunson. Bridges against Brown. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The shot by Holiday, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns a screen on White. Anunoby passes to Hart. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
White for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby on the take.
Anunoby with great size at his position. He's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Pritchard's checked in for White. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Holiday. Hard against Tatum. Okay.
Tatum plays with such an edge.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And I love to see Anunoby use those physical skills to get himself to the free throw line more often.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis surveying the floor. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. The layup off target. The Celtics with the lead. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them. Knicks trail by 4. Right side Brunson. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Screen by Robinson. And Bridges, here we go. And the bucket is good. Bridges has got 9 points.
And you see why coach is comfortable running offense through Bridges.
Outside Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Tatum from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Robinson. Hart with a screen on Porzingis. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson. And he makes it on the layup. 14 points for him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Boston with some changes. Cornette checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in for Drew Holiday. .141 left in the third quarter. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 7 tonight. Bridges outside. On the take. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release, a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Brown can't hit. New York trailing. And Brunson. Here we go. Brunson slices through the D.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Boston, no good that time either. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Towns on a screen. Takes it inside. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Driving in. And the shot's good. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Brown. Oh, Brown just throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 2. Now here's Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
First team foul.
Tatum against Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Anunoby passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And Boston has possession. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Pritchard. Cornett, 6 on the shot clock. Horford for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Payne. Outside McBride. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Inside. Pritchard gets it to go.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares the ball really completes his package.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Anunoby passes to Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Drew Holiday's checked in for Cornette. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Towns on a screen. Here's Payne. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but he'll go with it. He's smart.
And Pritchard, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Pritchard's got 9 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Towns a screen on Holiday. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one misses. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And he's good on the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Here's Tatum. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team, we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
First team foul. Drew Holiday.
That's good from Holiday. Now Brunson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart with a screen on Porzingis. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. That one's down for Brunson.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And it's Brunson missing. Outside Hart. Bridges, a screen on Tatum. 6 to shoot. Hart finds Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Down low. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown. Rising to the challenge of the moment.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Some changes here for New York. Towns comes in for Robinson, and it's Anunoby in for McBride. And the Celtics also making a change. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. And the Knicks with the possession here, leading by 5. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns on a screen. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Excellent focus from Anunoby. Wasn't going to let that bump get to his head.
To the middle. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Brunson against Holiday. Towns a screen on White. Here's Bridges. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
There's Tatum with the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holiday against Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 7. Now here's Brunson. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. It's Hart on the wing. Takes the three. Boston pulls it in.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
.34 seconds left in the fourth. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Until they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Jalen Brunson. At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Tatum nails both of them. 19 seconds left in the game, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Celtics. They're trailing by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum from long range. Towns with a rebound. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.